Now, you'll have seen a few days ago of the first review on the internet of the OZ.1, the LAB Golf Putter, I'm going to say for 2025. I know it's still 2024, but this is going to be a big statement for next season. Now, we're here at Darren, and what a better place to actually test this putter in the Zen Golf studio on this green.
As well, I just feel there's a big forward press going on, and whether that is just an optical illusion.
Now, you've never seen this before, have you? And you actually questioned me.
First time I've seen it today, and I've just pulled you to one side. No, you're fixing this, and I'm actually blown away with it, really.
I know, and I want to do this again. I can do this every time because a lot of people think, and you said to me, have you just locked that in the end here? So just to sort of show people, this is the whole technology behind LAB in general, lie angle balance. So just to prove this, that can move. Right, I'm going to set it square and put it down here. How it stays square all the time. Right? Now, if I then replace that with a face balance putter, I know this is not yours, just a random one we have chosen, but face balance putter, what we'd all class as kind of, I guess, pre-LAB, as a very stable putter, very user-friendly, and what probably most of us should use. Put this in the end, and again, I pop it in here. God, I always find it quite fiddly. There we go, finally. And then I start it square, and look how it moves. In fact, just look how it moves when I make a stroke.
And that is mind-boggling.
Like, what are your thoughts on that? As a tour coach, like 20 plus years experience and so on, what are your thoughts on these putters? Because you'll have been out there, you'll have seen these manufacturers come out on the putting green, and you must see some of them and think, I've seen it all before.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the face balance is what we've got used to.
Yeah.
And but you've just introduced me to something new today, and just show me that piece of technology. It really does make you think, and for a lot of people you can see when they're going on to claw grips and everything now, because they try not to manipulate the putter. So just having something that's doing it for you, I think is going to be interesting to try, because I'll be honest with you, I've not tried one.
No, so this is why I wanted you to do it. Our plan was not to have you in the video, but actually this makes it even better. So we're today, I want to sort of establish a few things. The idea with this new one, in my opinion, it looks a lot sleeker.
Yes.
If we look at the DF3 here, I'll
be honest with you, I don't like the look of that. That looks too space age for myself.
And I think that was a big stumbling block on people actually buying this one, because a lot of people look at it and go, you know what, I don't want to get attention to myself, I don't want to get it out. So that obviously looks a lot sleeker.
Yes.
There's more sightline options. Obviously I've chosen for this. This is someone very famous, this putter right here. They've chosen for a big tee. You can choose that. But the whole idea is that it looks sleeker, and the insert, it's meant to feel firmer. So I want you to sort of establish today, like, does it? Test the claims, essentially. Should we choose a putt, though? How hard or easy do you want to make it?
Whatever you want to put on there.
And there is some big claims from LAB with this putter. It's been developed but with Adam Scott, and that's probably why it looks very good. I mean, probably the best looking man.
Adam's pretty sleek.
Yeah, he is.
I spent a lot of time with him. He's got style.
Should we go that way? Yeah. We'll do twist to the left.
Yeah, twisting, yes, swine.
I know, just making it making it hard.
Well, thanks, Alex, for the tricky part. But this is what we've got on the course.
Yeah, exactly, right? So this is left to right, high this side, down here. So what are your first thoughts? Go on, tell us what you're thinking looking at it.
The first thoughts is, for me, it's all feel in the hands, and I like the grip. I like the size of the grip, so for me, that's why I picked this one up. When you just showed me a couple. I like the look of it. Personally, I don't like too many lines on a putter because it detracts me from, essentially what I'm always thinking about is where the ball's going in the hole.
Yeah.
I don't want too much thoughts down here, really. So I feel when I've lined up, then I'm looking at where it's going in. So the less I see on the putter, the better. So I actually like the matte finish to it.
Nice.
It's a different look to what I've always played. I've always had a mallet putter, but this centre shafted is new to me. And I tell you what, that came off beautiful. That really did come off nice.
How'd that feel? Go and describe that to us.
It was, when we talk about a soft feel, it's not soft, but it didn't feel like the ball jumped off.
Okay.
It just felt it matched what I was expecting the ball to do. Okay. It sort of went off at the speed that the putter, I thought, would send it off at. And that's the insert. I was surprised. I couldn't see the insert when I was setting up.
And that's an interesting point, because that's the thing I like about it, but then I like the design aspect so you can see it from here. Like, the things that I like, Darren, is that sort of the shaping back in whereas the other one obviously gets a lot wider at the back.
Right, yeah.
And
I saw that ugly one, the other thing. But that's personal. I mean, I saw one of the tour players at the Senior Open, and he got one while I used to coach. And he, as I say, the shape of it I didn't like, but the feel of them is great. But this swing's really, really nice. So I do like about it is I'm not having to think about the stroke at all. As I say, I'm just letting it swing on its own.
Look at that. You said it was a hard putt.
I've got a good putter.
But isn't it weird, like, because in the past, not that we would know, but the revealer basically shows that there would have to been some sort of manipulation with the hands, whether it be minute, in order to keep the face square to the path when you put it.
What I like about it was almost that as just confirming to me I didn't need to worry about the putter then. I could trust it a little bit more and focus more on the ball going into the hole. So I do like that. Other putters I've used in the past, I've had to feel I'm working the club face a little bit. Yeah, so that's how I've liked to putt, is a little bit of a release. But this was nice just to feel, you know what, just let it swing and just let the putter do the work. So I like this a lot. This one I do like. Be interesting if...
Can I get you to hit a few with this?
Yeah, try the ugly one.
You know what, it's right. I actually constantly hit a few putts with this, and I find it as a really good drill to sort of say, just trust the tech.
Yes.
And what's bizarre about this is the fact that you just figured out the new function, the old function.
There we go.
That's how you pick it up. But it's how I'd sort of describe LAB is the shape's out there, but less is more. Like, you don't really see much about them.
No.
But then you're starting to see a lot more people use them. And I actually anticipate, and again, I feel like when I'm saying this, reason why we've got Darren here is obviously I use a LAB Golf putter, and it sounds like I'm being told to say this. I'm not. I've just used this, and I've probably not been in a position where I've kept a putter in the bag for more than a season, whereas that stayed in the bag. Like, I really like it, really enjoy it. The only thing that would probably stop it would be if maybe one of these came in when they're actually out.
Well, we spoke earlier, didn't we, about enjoyment in golf is on the green. I mean, that's where you make a birdie, you save a par, you get so much enjoyment from the green. So, I mean, if we can use putters that are helping us make more putts, I think it's really, it's a game changer.
So this has no insert, so this, go on, let's hit a few putts and let's get your feedback.
Well, first, the one thing I don't like about it is obviously the large back to it. It becomes, say, too much is happening for myself, but I do... As I say, a player I've worked with, he's using one. He likes this. The roll, I think, is nice again. Just trying to get used to the speed, but the feel off the club face is nice.
To me, that sounds duller off the face. This sounds a little more high pitched in my eyes. Like it's different maybe when hitting the putt and from being away from it. Thoughts?
Too complicated for me here. There's too much going on. So what happened when I hit those putts, all my attention was on the putter and seeing what it was doing, because I was just getting distracted, and it took me off actually thinking about what you should be doing is holding the putt. However, when I just in between you getting ready there, I've hit some putts and I've just thought about the hole and I've tried to forget about that, and it worked really nice. It felt a little bit duller on the face compared to the one that you previously gave me.
Which one do you prefer, of interest?
The other one, definitely.
Is that more the shape, though, or than the feel?
Do you know what? I think it's a bit of both. The feel straight away off the other one, it came off beautiful. This one comes off nice. It's not a massive difference. But the other one was just easier to look at. And again, it's the feel. I mean, you start putting a thicker grip in, it changes it. So
you're a bit more traditional, aren't you, with a thinner grip?
Yeah, a little bit old school, really.
So this is a little bit of a halfway house in the sense it's the same putter, it's still the brand new one, but we've got some sight lines on this and a bit of a press grip. Now, I think the first time people use a press grip, it's really quite weird. You feel like your hands are quite significantly ahead of that ball.
It is. It definitely feels...
I'm also going to trick it up even more here.
Okay, yeah, you fire away. But yeah, my hands do feel ahead. It looks ahead as well. I just feel there's a big forward press going on. And whether that is just an optical illusion because of the positioning of the grip, I'm not sure, but that's how it feels. My hands feel in the same position as I would normally grip it, but the look of it, I feel. Yeah,
you are more hands ahead, and the idea is that it does it all for you. So,
right.
I think for me, the reason I went for one was the fact that I always in the past, when my trigger was, and then go. Whereas now I just have it here. My little move is just move here and now go, rather than have to have a big exaggerated forward press.
Right.
But I got that built into when I had my fit in, so this is actually like tuned into me in a sense. Okay, so I'm going to make this really hard. We're going to go downhill.
Thank you.
Just to be nice.
Yes.
And we're going to do... I'm just seeing big...
You want to,
I'm just seeing big
you
numbers.
want to.
I want to go
There
4%.
you go. Thank you. What twist have we got?
We've got twist, downhill.
Oh, you give me a straight putt.
Oh, straight put.
That's
That's
kind.
right. I mean, this is mad how high this is going. I actually... So if I ask you a question, right? So the claims are this putter... Now you've hit a few with each. That this is a firmer face. It looks a little sleeker. Would you get on board with both of that? Obviously, still got all the benefits of the tech of the angle balance, but just a bit more of a sleeker version with a firmer face.
As I say, it's the first time I've hit them, and the face felt good.
Okay.
What I like to see is when I hit a putt, when I look up, it matches what I've actually done. So it's not a mismatch.
Yeah.
It's not as though some putters you can look at and the ball's going a lot quicker than what you anticipate. So you've got to try and tune it down. For me, it's just trying to match up what I feel, and the ball just sort of exits. And that first putter you gave me, that matched up brilliantly. And the sound was good, which I think is important. If you've got a nice sound on the putter.
Big thing sound. Quick down there. What's this probably rolling at now? Like...
This one I would think is about 15 now,
What?
going downhill. I mean, I can just tap this one.
And she goes.
Yeah.
Just a good putter, aren't you?
Got lucky. No, I enjoy putting. I've always enjoyed that part of the game. Obviously not having the height, so
you and me
I
both.
had to make up a lot of it round the greens. But I've always enjoyed putting, always enjoyed coaching putting. So.
But in terms of these, like I've hit a few putters them both now, and definitely feel this is a little firmer, a little bit different acoustic than this. I think you could just probably say this is like just Adam Scott all over in it. Good looking.
Well, if Adam's been behind it, I mean, the guy's full of classes and he's a stylish guy. So, yeah, if he's had anything to do about it, he'll be looking at the design of it, the feel. This one I really do like.
And I think he's got like a broom handle version of this as well.
Has he?
So I think he's still going down that line, but with everything that's got to do with LAB in terms of tech. Well, Aaron, thanks so much for helping me determine whether
enjoyed that.
These are firmer and all the claims that LAB have made, the differences between this one and this one are true, and I think we can 100% confirm they are. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.